And I'll proudly fly this thin blue line flag behind me just to piss you off. Hey, everybody. As usual, we're having our regular Sunday stream, and we are joined today by the awesome NCR News Network.
Hey.
And below us, we have Mando Mike, aka Clone Commentator Auditor.
Roger.
What's your designation, soldier?
My designation is D0NT5.
Donut. We're gonna start calling you Private Donut.
But you know what? There's the old saying where you see one clone, you see them all.
Oh Lord. So it is an open panel today, guys. So anyone can come up and join. The link is pinned at the top of the chat.
I'm having too much fun with Photoshop.
Execute Order 66.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Too many commentator auditor heads.
Said no woman ever.
That So are you saying that commentator's head is really small and they need more of them to satisfy, or
I'll let you figure
it out. Oh no.
Hey, Maddie and Dollar Tree Willie Nelson.
And we have NCTPTL or I. We also have Smitty with us.
Fuck you, Smitty.
Maddie, you're welcome to come up if you want. Anybody says anything about your voice, let me know. I'll have NCR or Mando kick them out.
Yeah, Maddie, here's the thing. He puts up with our faces, so I'm sure he'll put up with your voice.
Mando, you hold them, I'll break the chairs.
You're only allowed to break the chairs. You're not allowed to break them.
We save that.
Hey, baby talk.
Hey, baby talk.
Better yet, let me do it the way commentator really likes to do it. Hey, baby.
Hey, you're talking more like Uncle Artie. Commentator auditor does not sound like that.
No, Uncle Artie would say something like, "Hey, mistress, baby, you want some free internet?"
I think it would be more like, "Hey, baby."
Well, at least I don't talk like PayPal Patty.
No, you'd have to sit on your nuts for that.
Because you're really pissed off. I mean, I'm just really pissed off.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
You know, CA, I had big dreams for you. I wanted you to be senator to CA, governor, commentator. Instead, you fall into this business. I didn't want this life for
you. Hey, Logan, why don't you come on up here? Because I think think you'll like the videos we're going to be watching today. We're not watching auditors. We're not watching sovereign citizens.
Whoa. Careful. Remember the kind of videos he likes. We're not watching those. We're not watching porn.
Yeah. We're definitely not watching no BDSM there, Logan. Hey, Terry Barnes is here.
Logan would be really disappointed then.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
He got-
Patty.
he got really excited when he seen the picture of the
Hi,
chocolate
Mando
handcuff.
Kitty. Oh, there's some. Where's Mando Kitty today?
Mando Kitty was bad earlier, so I had to put him in his cage. I was doing some videos, and Mando Kitty went a little angry.
Hey, Abby, Smitty,
Hey, Abby.
come on now. I don't put you in fear of your well-being.
Hey, Abby.
Since when? I mean, yeah, of course not.
He's leaving CA or leaving California. A lot of people are leaving California.
Yeah, Chile even left California.
That's all everybody's talking about today.
Yeah,
Hell,
I'm not talking.
you there.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Chile today. That I'm calling BS on that whole bullshit. I'm dismissing the lawsuit unless you guys take down all the videos.
Blah,
How
blah,
much you want to bet, honestly, the case got thrown out?
I think
Yeah.
he took the judge's recommendation and dismissed his case in Massachusetts and was free to refile in another jurisdiction. So I think that's what he's doing.
I think that's exactly what he's doing because the judge told him when he asked for the change of venue, your change of venue is denied because you've proven that this court has jurisdiction, but you're welcome to withdraw your case and go to California if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he did. He's taking the judge's advice. He's withdrawing the case in Boston. He's going to refile in California as soon as he gets back from Colombia.
Provided he makes it back from Colombia.
Did you
No,
make a
and-
phone
and-
call?
How much
That's not a threat
water he
at
put
all.
back.
That's he still has to get through customs. And don't forget, he's on a felony deferment, which is going to get him sent directly to immigration secondary. Then from immigration secondary, he's going to go to customs secondary. And if he's bringing back any souvenirs, he might be spending the night at the government expense.
Did you make some phone calls, Logan?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm calling BS on the whole Chili thing. But today's videos are actually some funny videos by some funny guys. One is retired from the military. One is still currently active in the military. That's why I had Logan come up on panel, because Logan served with the U.S. Air Force.
Well, that explains why he's always high.
Aim high, baby. Speaking of which, let's not get you in trouble.
Oh, please. He's already has his clone up here. You know he's going to get in trouble either way. NCR, what do you think? Do you approve of this avatar? Oh, great. NCR stuffing his face again. Or breaking his chair.
That looks like hold on, I'm gonna have to blow that one up.
If I remember right, that is Jesse from the Clone Wars animated series.
You're welcome, Terry.
Looks like someone sitting on a can trying to say, "Hey, what the hell are you filming this for?"
It really
Well,
does.
that would kind of fit your theme. I mean, all those fucking donuts you've been eating, they gotta go out sometime.
Well, we'll go back to non-solo layout. Uh,
Hi, Abby, one of the best moderators ever.
all right, NCR. Is he still stuffing his face?
Uh-huh. NCR, are you there? We've lost him. NCR down.
NCR, pull the chair out of your ass and talk.
Logan, I don't think the universal remote's going to work on the NCR.
I'm trying anyway.
All you're doing is turning up his vibrator that's stuck in his ass.
You know, if he's got a love ends, I can control it from here on my phone.
One of the best ever made. Or so I heard, yeah.
Hey, Abby, about that song, it is widely regarded in the Air Force as a bunch of drunk pilots got around a table with a cocktail napkin and wrote that out in about 20 minutes.
Sorry.
Oh, the wild blue yonder.
Yep.
Did your
Like a bunch
vibrator
of
finally
drunken
stop
pilots
working?
just scribbling it out on a cocktail napkin. Jesus Christ, talk about a dumbass song.
At her boys, give them the guns.
So, CA or NCR, are you actually back now?
Yes, I'm sorry. I put something in private chat while I was gone.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Okay, that's fine.
That's right, Abby. Aim high, fly, fight.
We-
run.
Okay,
we-
so
We were just starting to wonder if you went mute so that we wouldn't hear you breaking your fucking chair again.
if I break this chair, you're going to hear a lot more stuff breaking. I dropped $117 buy the chair and then another $30 on shipping. If this chair breaks, I'm breaking everything in my goddamn room.
You did at least spend the extra $10 to get the 3,000 ass mileage out of it, right? The warranty.
Shit, you think I'm stupid?
You really want us to answer that?
All right, let me rephrase that. Defraud eBay. Which video would you like first?
Let's pull up the fat electrician one.
Come in two different flavors.
Ooh.
The aquatic flavor known as the SARC. This is going to be docked for anything that is special operations under the Navy or the Marine Corps. Marine Force Recon, Marine Raiders, Navy SEALs, and DevGRU, aka SEAL Team 6. Probably some other shit that doesn't exist. We have the pickle flavored one, which is the 18 Delta. This is the MOS code for the Army Special Forces Medical Sergeant. This is going to be the dock for the Army Special Forces group, as well as Delta. Both these guys go to SOCM, which is a Special Operations Combat Medic School. Medically speaking, this puts them on par with a PA, or a physician's assistant, which is basically the highest thing in the medical field you can achieve besides being a doctor and saying they know their shit. Now, while the PJs show up after somebody gets hurt, these guys go out with the grunts for the whole mission, meaning that these guys are also grunts until somebody gets hurt. I'm trying to tell you that they are an unhealthcare provider way before they're a healthcare provider. It is for that reason that the 18 Delta and the SARC, unlike the PJs, can actually become snipers. Yeah, sniper doc. Because he doesn't need to fix his guys when he can just ventilate your torso from 2 miles away. See, Doc is a defensive player on the team trying to make sure everybody gets home. But this Doc understands that the best defense is a good offense. Here's what's important to understand. SARCs and 18 Deltas have to be NCOs. If you don't know military rank that well, that's these ones right here. It means they're not commissioned officers. If you've watched all my videos, you should have learned at least 3 things by now. Don't fuck with Doc. If you shoot the officer, you're going to find out it's never a war crime the first time. And the only people that use the metric system are people that need to use their fingers to count. If you guys would take your socks off so you could count to 12, you'd make it to the moon too. That one's not very relevant right now. Still very important. Now, the reason I bring this up is, could you imagine if there was an officer, Doc? Now imagine if the enemy shot him. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Now, if you don't know, shooting at Doc pisses off the grunts. It's a very swift death. Shooting at the officer is also bad because he's the only one that gives a fuck about the Geneva Convention. Meaning the grunts are going to get very irregular. Shooting at Officer Doc, we're about to find out war crimes only count if there's evidence. You got to realize we're talking about special forces here. These are the baddest men on the planet with the biggest budget on Earth. I'm trying to say they're probably going to fucking get away with it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's going to happen. I mean, could you imagine for the low price of one bullet shot at Officer Sniper Doc, you could get the entire U.S. Department of Offense's budget pointed directly at you alone? All $758.4 billion of it with a fucking B? Not only would there not be any evidence, there'd be a crater so fucking big you could see it from the moon, if you could make it there first. Take your socks off so you can count to 12 and put in a fucking effort. Old Glory's getting lonely up there. Like, you're going to be completely dematerialized. Cue the comment section. Actually, matter can't be created or destroyed. That's against the laws of thermodynamics, so dematerialization is impossible. You know what? I'll let you take that one up with the United States Air Force. They've been putting warheads on foreheads since 1947. They find out you shot at Officer Sniper Doc, they're going to drop something so fucking bright that guy's soul's going to have a sunburn. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my content, maybe like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that right here. That is also the link where you can buy my merchandise. So until next time, thank you for your service. Quack bang out.
What did you have us watch there, man?
A shit ton of truth.
They're
Experts
gonna
have
drop
dropping shit
something
on
on
foreheads
so
since
bright.
1947.
It's only a war crime if there's witnesses.
I was late that
Yeah, there's
whole
going
Oh no,
Sniper Doc officer.
yeah. Can you imagine if you shot at Sniper Doc officer? You're about to find out it's only a war crime if there's evidence.
No, man, it was spontaneous human combustion. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Up an enemy's weapon.
I don't know what the fuck happened to him, honestly. One second he was there, I sneezed, the next second he was gone.
I heard someone said, returning fire. I ducked, and all I knew was that dude's ass was up, was up his, I don't know, man. Ask Bigfoot. He was there.
Bullet said return to sender.
I mean, ask Corporate Loch Ness Monster. He would know.
Yeah, the Fed electrician, I love his stuff, but the other guy, when NCR gets him pulled up, I like him also. He's pretty funny.
Wait. You have NCR pulling up a
This
guy?
one is going over the U.S.
Phrasing.
Marine Corps.
Just say he said he was having you pull up a guy,
Phrasing.
I said he was pulling up a
Boom.
guy. I didn't say he was going down on him.
Well, how
It
do
is
you
sounds
just
more
did.
chilly
How
now.
do you think he has to pull the guy up first? Why do you think he has to?
The only way chili can get paid. He does all the dirty work.
It's not that kind of a pull up.
Tell that to Private Chili. He's the one who can volunteer for the train
Okay.
duty.
I would
wouldn't
make a
touch
comment
chili even
about
with Logan's dick.
well, I would make a comment about NCR going to his mom to the whole pull up song, but we all know that push comes to shove, his mom likes CA better.
Ooh.
Them's fighting words. Don't
Them
put
just
words in my
fighting words.
mouth, Mando.
Mando, I will meet you on the corner of MLK and Orange Blossom Trail. Let's go.
I can just imagine CA singing NCR's mom has got it going on.
You may be in the Orange Blossom Trail too.
Oh, just
No, see,
Yay.
remember, Damien, NCR showed his mom CA's roast music video of him, and she actually laughed. so she likes
Wow.
CA better.
Well, let's watch the other video.
I think she said that to be nice to him.
Just like she tells you you're a handsome man.
Or Uncle Sam's misguided children. The United States Marine Corps. The Army is where force meets capability. The Marine Corps is where overwhelming force bridges the gap of capability. The Marine Corps left such an impression at the Battle of Belleau Wood in World War I that by the time the U.S. joined in World War II, the enemy decided to give their people meth-infused candy bars. Y'all thought I was joking. The Marine Corps excels at succeeding where units shouldn't. Sir, this fortress is completely impenetrable. What's with the little green man down there?
We're just going to have to see about that.
Marines are like America's version of shock troopers, while other branches are worried about, well, who signed for this? Who authorized us to be here? How long are we going to be here? The Marine Corps, on the other hand, be like, there's entirely too much alive around here. Just decided to take lunch. But the Marine Corps is the Navy's version of a frat house. They absolutely love pointing out the fact that their entire branch started at a bar. You guys know how Tyrion Lannister is like, I drink and I know things. The Marine Corps, on the other hand, drinks and has no idea why they're still there at 1900. You guys
Why
know
are
the
we
old
bringing
saying,
up this
violence
shit?
never solves anything. Yeah, the Marine Corps exists strictly to prove that wrong. The Marine Corps is really good at getting rid of things like communism, fascism, genocide, morale. And when other branches call the Marine Corps a cult, we're not joking. There's nothing in this world more important to a Marine than being a Marine. Finally, after years of studying, I got my PhD. Oh, yeah? Let me tell you about the fucking Crucible. The 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines is the most decorated organization in the United States Marine Corps. Their motto is, retreat hell. That refers to a conversation between the French and the Americans in a French trench in World War I. The French were telling the Americans, retreat, and they said, retreat? Hell, we just got here. To really get a full sense of what the Marine Corps is designed for and capable of, we really have to look at the chosen reservoir. Marines, heavily outnumbered by 2 Chinese divisions and trying to actually break contact and head back south. For several days, the Marines just kept getting hit, and they continued fighting. After all was said and done, the Marine Corps had about 2,000 wounded and 836 of their own killed. Now, it's very hard to get the exact numbers, but the Chinese had between 19 and 29,000 of their troops lost. Now, in the literal sense, this was far from a victory, but this is a pretty damn good way for the Marine Corps to beat their chest. That's about 100 to 150 enemies killed per Marine. Those men were commanded by none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Chesty Puller, the most decorated Marine in American history. It's also important to note that the only Coast Guardsman who has ever been awarded the Medal of Honor did so saving Chesty Puller and his men in World War II.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Hey,
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 This is the story of my favorite Medal of Honor recipient. I actually just learned this on the internet. And some people actually believe that he was the inspiration for the character portrayed by Sylvester Stallone, known as John Rambo. This is Master Sergeant Roy Benavidez. Master Sergeant Benavidez enlisted in 1952 in the middle of the Korean War in the National Guard. He switched from Army National Guard to active duty in 1955. Shortly after that, he completed Special Forces selection and training. And by 1965, he was sent to Vietnam as a Special Forces advisor. During that tour, he was injured by a landmine and was told he would never walk again. This man's only disability is he didn't know how to say I can't. Civil unrest and flag burnings is what he cited as his motivation. And every night he would crawl out of bed, crawl on his hands and knees, and use everything he could to support himself so he could relearn to walk. He explained on more than one occasion that this brought him to tears because of the pain. And by 1966, he walked out of the hospital. 1968, Master Sergeant Benavidez found himself back in Vietnam. On May 2nd, 1968, a 12-man Special Forces group was ambushed by over 1,000 NVA. Master Sergeant Benavidez was listening to the entire fight over the radio. 3 emergency extraction helicopters had to be called off due to enemy gunfire. He knew that all members of the team were either wounded or dead, so he hopped on a helicopter, guided them to a nearby clearing, and jumped off before the helicopter touched the ground to go and save his comrades. Before he even reached the team's position, he was already wounded in the leg, the hand, and the face. He immediately took charge of the soldiers that were still on the ground. He helped them reposition and secure an area so that they could get the aircraft in there. By this point, he was shot another 3 times. He didn't slow down. By the time the extraction helicopters arrived, he had already moved half of the team by himself with gunshot wounds. He then ran alongside the helicopter, picking up the rest of the team members and providing cover fire. He had secured everybody else and went to go get classified documents off of the team leader. At this point, the pilot of the extraction aircraft was mortally wounded and the helicopter crashed. When he reached the team leader, he was hit by grenade shrapnel, shot in the abdomen and the back. He still managed to get the classified documents, got back to the wrecked helicopter, and even though he was severely and critically wounded, he was distributing water to the rest of the soldiers on the ground and putting them in defensive positions to hold their own. He then started calling in fire from everywhere. Artillery, gunships, planes, you name it. While this was going on, he was rendering first aid and was shot again. When he finally cleared enough to get the next extraction helicopters in there, he then used every bit of his strength to move the entire team onto the new chopper. He then unalived 2 soldiers that were rushing the aircraft.
Hey, I'm back.
He made one more sweep of the perimeter, checking for classified documents of wounded soldiers. Only then did he allow the flight medic to pull him into the bird. As the story goes, when they got back to the fob, they thought he was dead, and as they were zipping up the body bag, he spit blood in the medic's face. In other words, this man got the Grim Reaper to tap out.
Damn.
That's like Ken Inawe. Lost his fucking arm, saving saving his men and taking out different German bunkers with grenades and an M5. Just shoot, throw a grenade, lay dead, go to the next bunker, repeat. Gets back there. He's like, yeah, I did this. I lost my fucking arm. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Like, where's the fucking mess hall?
Okay, I'm going to bring up one more for NCR to share with us.
This guy could give Chuck Norris a run for his money.
Talk about
Anybody
hard
can give
to
Chuck Norris a run for his money.
No, I meant the myth version. You know, he does push-ups, he pushes the world down, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, how many times was that guy shot, and how much shrapnel did he take, and he still lived?
Exactly.
Like I said, he got the Grim Reaper to tap out.
Yeah, that ought to tell you something. Don't fuck with America's Special Forces.
Hey, see, I'll be right back. I got my premiere
And
going
especially
on.
don't mess with the Spetsnaz.
All right, Mando.
All right, let me get this. Turn up here.
Guys, if you're deciding to go hand-to-hand combat with a Spetsnaz, better be prepared.
I'm not afraid of the Spetsnaz.
Today we're talking about the most gangster battleship of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, the USS Texas, predating both world wars, being built in 1914, is commonly referred to as the last dreadnought. But it's not technically a dreadnought. It belongs to the American New York class of battleships, which were commonly referred to as super dreadnoughts, which are basically just dreadnoughts that were made in 12. You're never going to believe this, but they were better than all the ones made with the metric system. What made them the best? Well, they had the largest guns ever put on a boat before at that point
on behalf
in time.
of 90% of the
Mark
world,
I, a
fuck
turret
you.
with 2 barrels capable of launching 14-inch shells that weighed nearly 1,600 pounds apiece. The USS Texas had 5 of them, 2 in the front and 3 in the back. It was like a Freedom sedan. Those guns were also aimed with ballistic calculators and analog computers, making them some of the most accurate naval guns in the world at that point. It was also equipped with 16 Mark 8s shooting 5-inch shells and 8 Mark 10s shooting 3-inch shells. Not only did it have the best offense in its day, it had the best defense as well. It was the first ship in world history to incorporate anti-aircraft guns, as well as having a 12-inch thick hull. Yeah, an entire freedom foot of Pittsburgh steel. The only thing millimeters is going to do to that is scratch the paint. So you have the best battleship ever made at that point in time. How do you make it more intimidating? That's easy. You have it be the first American ship to ever incorporate Marines in its crew. I'm going to say that again, but slower. They let the fucking water grunts drive the biggest aquatic gun ever made. At that point in history, anyways. So World War I rolls around, and needless to say, nobody wanted to be the first to get hit with the Freedom sedan. And for that reason, the USS Texas saw almost no combat in World War I. But its actions in World War II is what made it a naval legend. By the time World War II came around, the USS Texas was nearly 3 decades old. It was no longer the most dangerous battleship in the world, with bigger, newer, faster, fancier ships like the German Bismarck, the Japanese Yamato, and the Iowa-class battleships. But its crew did have 30 years of experience, and as the old adage goes, youth and exuberance is no match for old age and treachery, which is something that the USS Texas lived up to because it is the only U.S. battleship to engage the enemy in all 5 theaters of World War II. D-Day, June 6, 1944. The USS Texas would take its position 12,000 yards off the coastline, at which point the USS Texas was tasked with bombarding the enemy fortifications. And it did just that, firing over 255 rounds in under 34 minutes. That is 408,000 pounds of ammunition. Let's put that into perspective. Your average Volvo weighs about 4,000 pounds, meaning that the Texas was shooting the enemy with about 3 spicy Volvos a minute for half an hour straight. I'm trying to tell you that the Grim Yeater over here bitch slapped the enemy's coastline with an entire car dealership in the amount of time it takes you to watch a TV show. The Grim Yeater would continue to airmail spicy Volvos to the enemy until June 11th, when it ran out of ammo, would then sail to the rear detachment off the coast of France to pick up more ammunition, and then sail back to continue engaging the enemy. By the time it had returned to the beach at Normandy, the Allied troops had driven the enemy so far back that its guns could no longer reach. So it advanced from 12,000 yards to 3,000 yards, the closest they could possibly get without beaching the ship. It is at that point in time the USS Texas said, "Hold my beer," and flooded all of its blister tanks on the starboard side, tilting the entire boat, changing the angle of the guns, allowing them to reach further inland. They gangster leaned a 32,000-ton warship so they could continue to engage the enemy. This might be the most grunt-horrific moment in world history. Can you imagine playing the board game Battleship and whoever you're playing says, "I've sunk my own battleship, prepare to die," and then you get hit with a fucking car? Look, I know I talk about this a lot, but this is a great example of the type of shit that goes on when you hit the dock or the officer. It's not necessarily a war crime, but Geneva didn't necessarily know that shit was even a fucking option. The USS Texas would then go on to engage the Japanese Empire at Okinawa and Iwo Jima. After World War II, it would retire and start the Americans' proud tradition of having their best battleships become floating museums. Unlike all the other best battleships in the world who have a proud tradition of becoming tetanus-infested fish habitats, like the Japanese Yamato, delicately placed here by the USA, and the German Bismarck, delicately placed here by the USB, also known as Great Britain. If you don't know, the Bismarck and the Yamato are the two battleships that people like to argue are better than the Iowa-class battleships. Given the fact that all the Iowa-class battleships are floating museums that you can see anytime you'd like, and you need scuba gear to see these, it raises the question, what are they better at besides being shitty submarines? For information on the most gangster battleship of all time, you can go to battleshiptexas.org. You can donate, buy memorabilia, or even buy a piece of the ship itself to help preserve this naval legend. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We have 4 new shirt designs and sticker designs available at my website. Links for that should be in my bio or the video description, or you can go to bunkerbranding.com and look up the Fat Electrician. Next time, thank you for your service. Quackbang out.
That was good. Gangster leaned a battleship.
Hey, what's your parts?
They let the water grunts drive the biggest gun.
Who wants to see
Can
one of
you
my short
imagine
videos
playing-
today?
Can you imagine playing Battleship and someone says, "I've sank my own battleship, prepare to die."
Prepare to die. And then hit you with a car.
A whole car dealership. Spicy Volvo.
I am the USS Texas. You got a scuff mark on my pink. Prepare to die.
I love that guy.
Oh, well,
Oh man, he should be on prime time with us. You got to get him on Saturday Night Live.
should I pull up another Fat Electrician
Yes.
video for you
Yes,
guys?
please.
Yes, please.
I don't know.
I know which of
Yeah,
heart loves this guy. I do too. He's fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
which is what the fuck?
has the panel and the audience really earned another one? I say yes.
I think
I
they
second
have.
that, yes.
I think they have, and I say that because
Your fucking show.
we're
Hey,
all
which are-
tired of Chili's bullshit, and we need a laugh from the insanity.
What the fuck?
Which of what the fuck?
Okay, what's going on?
Did I miss something from Brandon's stream last night?
Yeah, Witch of Heart has a new Discord nickname.
Yeah. Yeah.
Playboy?
Witch of what the fuck?
It went, yes,
Yeah.
whenever you do go back on Brandon's stream when he does another "What's Up with That" stream, put your name as Witch of What the Fuck.
What the fuck?
Well, it's definitely fun.
The only thing I have to say to Chili is for him to eat a bowl of fuck.
The only thing I can say to him is twat.
Cunts.
I just want to ask him one question. Where's Charlie?
That is the true question we all need to be asking ourselves.
Yeah. Where is Charlie? That's the one thing I want to know. He's in fucking Colombia. Where the
Brown?
fuck is the dog?
If the dog is still in the US, someone should rescue him before he gets back.
I am calling on
Oh,
behalf
yeah.
of all my wee brethren and Naruto fans to put on your Abu Black Ops masks and go
Last
rescue
night-
Charlie.
Last time I recall, Chili is somewhere in Colombia.
With his head.
But correct me if I'm
lost.
wrong.
All right, today we're going over the big tab. If you have no situational awareness and you don't know what I'm talking about, that would be the Army Special Forces. Before you ask, yes, this is the Green Beret. Yes, this is what Rambo was. I'm going to preface this whole video by saying that every United States military special operations group in the world is the best in the world at what they do. And they all do different shit, and they're all the best at it. Meaning that no special forces group in the United States is better than the other. They're all the best at what they do. I cannot make this more apparent. You wouldn't call a hammer the best tool in the world if you were trying to put a fucking screw in the wall, would you? And before you get in the comments section saying dumb shit like, the
Here's enough
SAS
pissed off
is way
war.
better. The Russian Spetsnaz is way better. We're not talking about metric shit today. We're doing shit in 12ths. Deal with it. Anyways, to get the Special Forces tab, you have to be selected through a selection process. Well, what are they looking for in this selection process? I have no fucking idea. It's a secret. Apparently, they say they're not looking for the best candidate. They're looking for the right candidate. I don't know what that means. And the only people that do are people that have this on their shoulder and people that are fucking lying. Ladies and gentlemen, having this tab on your shoulder right here is basically having a doctorate degree and being a fucking grunt. These men are so badass, Uncle Sam doesn't even care about their dress code. They're allowed to do shit like grow beards and wear leather belts. So what do you have to do to be this badass, you know, dropping guys in a ball cap? Well, let's consult their challenge coin for that. Anything, anytime, anywhere. More secrets. Okay, here's the deal. If it's badass training, these guys have probably done it. Deep water insertion training, demolition training, underwater demolition training, underwater EOD training. My personal favorite, SEER training, which stands for Survival, Evasion, Resistance, Escape. This is the shit in the Rambo movie. And then they do all your other, you know, well-known badass shit. Jumping out of planes, badass air assault type shit where you're just a set of truck nuts on a Chinook, I guess. What really sets these guys apart is that there's
Truck
multiple
nuts
special
on a
forces units
Chinook.
and they're all assigned a specific theater of the
You know what truck nuts are?
Is the video okay?
world. Theater meaning a specific region of the world. After assigned, they become experts in that region of the world, going as far as learning the local languages, learning and studying about the local economics. Why in the fuck would you teach a grunt multiple languages and economics? Well, it's because these grunts aren't for stacking bodies. They're for stacking countries. You see, these PhD-bearing grunts, Dr. Grunts, are meant to be dropped in a 12-man group into a country, at which point they will do what their charter says they're going to do. And their charter says, and I quote, to destabilize current governments and or regimes in such a manner that they can be deemed neutralized. That is a fancy way of saying these grunts are going to take your whole country, throw it in a burlap sack, shake the holy shit out of it, and then tactical
Baby
Pinocchio the fuck out of there. So in conclusion, if you're out stargazing one night and you see a bunch of guys like this fall out of the sky, I definitely wouldn't fuck with them. But more importantly, I would go home and start packing my shit because the whole country is about to go downhill. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content or maybe you'd like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that in my bio. Whenever I say link in my bio for anything, it's this one right here. You click on that link, it'll take you here, and then you just select what you're looking for. Until next time, thank you for your service. And remember to hydrate with Earth Sauce.
Okay.
Truck nuts.
Damien, do you know what truck nuts are?
No.
They're loved
It's
by
a thing that
rednecks.
Chili wishes he had.
Yeah, no, you get a pickup truck and you hang these things off the trailer hitch, and
Okay.
big nuts. Some of them are even brass, you know. But yeah, it's a redneck thing to do.
Yeah. So, dangling below a Chinook on a rope. is the equivalent of Army Special Forces being truck nuts.
Dr. Grunts.
Oh yeah, no, he's fucking hilarious.
They don't stack bodies; they stack countries.
Some TikTok videos, Abby.
Well, actually, these are the ones that he's moved from TikTok over to YouTube. So,
Hey, you, that's
Hey,
just
Abby.
scary.
Oh, what's that?
That's just scary.
What's scary?
Your icon.
Oh,
Oh, I've just spotted
I
that.
thought you might like it.
Oh,
ACA, what's his YouTube channel?
the
Wow.
fat electrician.
Say it
You
again.
think that's scary,
The
Damien.
fat electrician.
Damien? That's
Yeah.
You think that's scary?
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm used to you. It's just seeing him without the missing teeth.
All right, I'm gonna play one last one, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream.
Oh,
Okey doker.
can we watch the NCR shit video?
Do we have to?
Once per stream, yes.
I don't remember that becoming a law. It's not a law of YouTube. You guys got to do that to me every stream.
All right, I'm back, Playboys. What's up, Playboys?
Today we're talking about TACP. It stands for Tactical Air Control Party, and I'm just going to level with you. This job exists for one reason and one reason only, and that's to put warheads on foreheads. I'm trying to tell you, if the Tactical Air Control Party shows up, there's going to be anatomical confetti everywhere. TACP is basically the Air Force's version of a grunt. They got that Air Force budget money, so they're like fancy designer grunts, Gucci grunts, if you will. What does all that Air Force tell you? Every TACP has to go
Well, yeah, I had a family member who served in
then they get to go to the actual
Stalingrad.
TACP schoolhouse.
during World
Assuming
War
they make it
II.
through that, they'll go to the Army Airborne School where they learn how to jump out of a perfectly good plane, and then they will go to SEER training. And that is just the bare minimum to become a TACP. They are then all but required to attend the JTAC qualification course, which stands for Joint Terminal Attack Controller, which allows them to call in close air support.
seriously?
A lot of people get that confused and think that JTAC is an actual job in the military. It is not.
Damn.
It's just an extra qualification or certification that you can earn. It's like being airborne. After they finish all their high-speed training, some of them go on to special forces, but the majority are going to get embedded with the Army and the Marine Corps grunts. From there, it's their job to go out on mission with the grunts and carry a 90-pound backpack full of all kinds of communication equipment. Everything from SATCOMs to radios, lasers for painting targets, laser rangefinders. Basically, he's there to translate all the ooga booga noises from the grunts into like math and science so the Air Force understands where to drop their bombs. So he's a grunt, but he's a nerd too. He's kind of like Donatello, except when Donatello over here calls for fire, he's not just asking for your regular artillery or Yeetus Deletus. If Uncle Sam has it, this man can call for it. Whether we're talking about the A-10 Warthog, the AC-130, pretty much any type of bomb, and
I would
even
actually
naval
think that is a
bombardment.
threat,
I'm trying
and
to tell you,
I would
TACPs are not
immediately
on the
call
battlefield to unalive
police
bad guys. They're
or
there
to
to
make a
erase
police
terrain
report.
features that may
If I
or
were
may
you.
not have bad guys on them. Here's what I need you to understand.
Yeah,
This is
which
the only
part,
man that's going to
that
enable
is
the Air
definitely
Force to be able to
threat,
save
huh?
the grunts' lives if shit
Yeah.
hits the fan. This man cares about his grunts the same way the grunts care about Doc. If you mess with this man's grunts, he's going to hit you so hard your
I'm
eyes
sorry,
are
I
going
was
to be
just,
blue.
reading the
One's going to
chat.
blow that way, and the other one's going to blow that way. Because this man will hit you with a piece of ordnance that's got a price tag similar to that of the GDP of a small to medium-sized country. I can feel my taxes going up just thinking about it. And God forbid you shoot at Doc, because then you're really going to get the grunts and the TACP working together. The grunts are going to keep you where you're at with suppressing fire, while the TACP calls up the Air Force and tells them to drop something so bright it's going to sunburn your soul. And then a few minutes later, the last thing you're ever going to hear is a bunch of 20-year-old athletic alcoholics with machine guns singing, "Here comes the sun, fucking oh no." In conclusion, the Air Force doesn't have many grunts, but the ones they do have are absolute game changers. And when it comes to the TACPs, they not only pose a threat to the enemy, but to the terrain they reside on as well. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is to go get some t-shirt or some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
I worked with a guy
Oh.
who did TACP in the Air Force.
So,
Here comes the sun. Fucking oh no.
He was a walking fire plug.
So real quick, Witch of Heart, yes, I would definitely take that as a threat and report his ass. And if that doesn't help, you can always come down here to Florida and hide with me.
Or you can
You
come
know,
further
broken
south and
system,
hide
broken
with me.
trust. You know, that
Yeah.
guy, broken system, broken trust, doesn't know when to stop.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he's
See,
just doing
Damien,
it because
Okay.
he's
Damien,
gotten
she
no
wants a
attention
clone.
anymore.
She don't want you.
Oh, please. You're just jealous.
She wants a clone because she knows there's more of me out there, and we can have more than a threesome.
Trooper, execute order 69.
Roger, Roger.
Oh.
Roger, Roger.
Come here, Witch of Heart. You heard him. We got to do Order 69. Let's go.
I
With Order
don't,
66.
I don't hear the Careless Whisper playing, Mando. Where is it? I told you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent-ish. Well,
right,
you know what? Witch of Heart, if I had $1 for every time a woman told me that, I'd probably have like $4. I could buy you a Happy Meal with that.
And if Chili heard that, he'd have 2 nickels. It'd be weird that it happened twice.
Witcher, get your ass up here. Come have some fun with us.
Yeah.
Mainly come have some fun with me. I won't bite hard.
NCR, you want to share the video that AU pulled up?
Roger, Roger.
Oh, yeah. It's based on another frauditor who's also a piece of crap. Which I like to make fun of
I'll keep
frauditors.
it going for right now, Witch, because I want to talk about broken scrotum, broken taint.
Or
Eh.
broken teeth, broken father.
So, who do you think would win in a pudding wrestling match? Broken chair, swollen ass, or broken scrotum?
I really don't want to think about either one of them wrestling each other.
Have you ever seen the movie Stripes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be Moose.
All right, guys.
All
let's play it.
right,
I'll be
ladies
right
and
back.
gentlemen, I present to you When True Love Hits Jeremiah, which you already know who he is. Whoa. Whoa, that's
Don't know why we're not seeing a picture here.
Probably a good thing that we don't.
How come we're not?
No.
No picture. Very refreshing. Maybe that might fix it.
Oh, damn. I had to, I had to reread your comment because at first I thought you were saying camel toe, but you're saying camel spider. Fuck
Here we
that.
go.
Alright,
Here we
here we
go.
Hey, pal Patty.
And there's Jeremiah Payne.
Now watch my man come up. That's already on the ground. Back to the left.
Bitch.
And here comes Florida Hello.
Bam!
That was a nice Florida Hello.
So that was a frauditor by the name of Jeremiah Payne, who eventually decided to trigger a bad reaction from the wrong guy, well, obviously.
Did somebody ask for Careless Whisper?
Yes, we only play Careless Whisper when we execute Order 69.
Well, hurry up, Witch. I'm already up. I mean, on panel, yeah.
Ooh.
Now, should we torture?
Not.
What
Did you
the
say
hell
nerd?
was
Did
that?
you say nerd or nut?
I'm not.
Did you just call me a nerd?
I don't know. It sounds like it's saying nut to me.
Yeah, it sounds like nut to me.
Or somebody saying nerd in a British accent.
No, I
Maddie?
don't think so, because that would be nerd.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
And Damien, you better hope that I don't take your advice because you're on top of me right now.
Yeah, well, I've got an umbrella. I've got balls of steel.
Not what I heard.
Must be the grandson of Stalin. The grandson of the Man of Steel.
I heard your balls were just steel plated. Oh, come on! Don't play as your soundtrack of when you have sex.
Bullshit. Bullshit? What's bullshit?
The idea that Damien has sex.
No, the idea that you.
If Jesus were to come here, he would ask Damien a question. I've come down to ask you a question. Why are you so salty?
Excuse me, I think I'm the. Out of all of us, I'm probably the only Christian here.
Oh my!
Hey, that's not true.
Oh.
I was born and raised Quaker, bitch. No, true story. Actually, I was.
I'm a damn preacher,
Well,
boy.
Well, first off,
That was.
first
I
off,
also come from an Armenian Christian
here,
heritage too.
well, AU, here's the first flaw with that. You assume that Jesus would come anywhere near a panel that I'm on.
It's had a depressing afternoon.
I'm sorry, I
guys,
just
so
got that from a meme.
I'm partaking in my wine, so kindly indulge me.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, I watched the season finale of House of Dragon, and yeah, no.
I like you already. Don't dirty your glass.
Right? Like, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of doing dishes when you just drink it right out of the fucking bottle? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it comes in a container already. Why do you have to put it in another container?
Well, that's different.
Oh, somebody.
Anyway, what's going on? What's happening? What are you telling me? Oh, I heard about Chili and his
So far, I heard that he's deciding to drop the lawsuit that he's filed against Kate.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, that's because he realized that he cannot win, just like he lost 2 times in court with her.
Well, here's the thing. I have a theory on that.
That's not why
CA
he dropped it.
Well, CA kind of said the same thing before the stream, which is that I think he is going to drop the lawsuit in Massachusetts and move it to California, mostly to make it more expensive for Kate and anybody to try to fight it, because California is not going to hold up jurisdiction, right? Because they're going to say, hey, the crime didn't occur here, so why the fuck would you bring it here?
Well, they already dismissed that. They already denied that request. He had already filed for the change of venue, and the court already denied it, even without even talking to the other parties.
Well, see, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
but the
That's
judge
only the
recommended
change of venue. That's not him doing a motion to withdraw. The motion to withdraw would cancel out the whole thing, so it wouldn't matter if they dismissed the motion to change the venue.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. He filed
Yeah, Abby,
the
I actually
motion
don't
to
have
change
Jameson now. He's
venue.
at his dad's, so it's just me now. Hence why I'm drinking.
Yeah,
I don't
I'll be
really
right
drink
over.
when Jameson's here.
The judge told Chili,
I'll be right over. I know
we're
how to
not
cook and
changing the
clean.
venue. You proved jurisdiction for the court by filing it here. But if you want to change it to California, you can withdraw the case.
Abby
From
Abby
here,
Poland just
drop
said
it
bullshit alert.
refile
Hey,
it
hold
in
on.
California.
I'm sorry.
You want to finish that?
So
Sia?
yeah,
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
what the judge told him, when the judge told him on the change of venue was, you're more than welcome to withdraw your complaint here in this court and then refile it in California, but we're not changing the venue for you to California. And I think he's taking the judge's advice. He's requesting to withdraw the suit from Boston, and he's just going to
Should have
refile
done
it
that
back when he
fucking
gets to
ages
California.
ago. He should have just done that ages ago.
Yeah,
So now,
he's
wonder if he's going to
withdrawing
get
it
back
with
all the money that
stipulations.
was raised for him.
Oh, he's not. You know
Oh,
he's
he
not.
spent the money going to Colombia.
I know.
Yeah, how do you think he went on his trip?
That was sus.
That's what I was thinking too.
Sus as fuck.
Well,
Seriously.
there's only two ways that Chili could afford to go to Colombia: the money that he grifted off of people, or his sugar daddy. He sucked his dick really good, and sugar
Oh, hi,
daddy
Mark.
gave him a stipend.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe his family.
Hi, Mark.
may
hi,
have-
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi,
No, I
Mark,
did
you
not
beautiful
hit her.
waking bastard.
That's bullshit. I did not
Are you
hit
are you
her.
making a lot
That's
of
not
money? And
true.
oh wait, no,
I
that's
did not hit
oh wait,
her.
that
I
was
did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Don't
Hey,
worry
Rich,
about it.
that's actually,
Don't worry about it, Danny.
That's a plausible theory that his family paid for him to go out to Colombia.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
But-
it's a theory. I'm not
It
saying
is.
that that's what it is, but
He
Yeah,
just
I mean,
got
it's
there
gotta be either
yesterday
that or he
and
spent-
today
Here's-
he's issuing an apology.
whatever.
Here's the thing.
It's
Oh,
like
that would
his
be
family
funny.
paid for it. Oh, he spent the money. He spent his grifting money on it, or his family. That's the
You
only
know,
way you
that
can
would be
afford
funny
it.
as hell. That would be funny as hell. Is his family paid him to go out there, but they only gave him enough for a one-way ticket.
I'm just thinking
That would be funny.
apologizing for anything, and all of a sudden
Here's the
now
thing.
he's
I like
apologizing. I'm thinking maybe his dad or one of his uncles got a hold of him and took him out to the woodshed and said, "Hey, you bring a little too much, scrutiny onto our family."
I didn't think he and his dad got. I didn't think he liked his dad. Didn't he say like he didn't want anything to do with his dad or something or what?
He
I don't
also
know.
said he didn't have a
That's if you
felony
can.
conversion either.
I don't
That's,
fucking know.
well, that's if you can believe anything that comes out of Chilito's
That is
mouth.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, at one point I heard him say that he had nothing to do with his family because they pissed him off or like taking part of his
He didn't-
inheritance or something.
His family didn't want anything to do with him because his cousin was a cop and he told his cousin to die and burn in hell, and then apparently a week later his cousin died. So that's why his family doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. So I'm going to assume that's the family out in Alaska and not the Colombian side of the family. I think it's the Alaskan side of the family. I'm just, that's just a theory.
All I know
Because he
is
has said
Chili.
that.
All I know is that right now Chili is the whitest fucking person in Colombia. I don't care what that fucker says. As a Hispanic myself, we do not claim him as being any part of us.
He was right about one thing, though. He was right about one thing. There is no U in Colombia. There isn't. It is spelled Colombi.
That's the only thing he's been right about.
That's the only thing he's been right about, but I like to give a little bit of credit where a little bit of credit is
May-
due.
Well, I
Maybe
don't
that- maybe
know.
that's-
Have you tried his jock stock? It is kind of comfortable.
Hey,
Maybe that's
Lori,
why he's gone to Colombia. Because
I'm gonna make my
he-
own drinking game and just take a drink anytime Mike says something that makes me go.
No, hey, Lori said something in the chat.
Well,
I think
before
I'll
you do
join you
that,
on that. I've got a bottle of.
I
I'm gonna
before
be-
you
I'll
do
join
that,
you on-
I'm gonna be hammered by the time Brandon's stream starts.
well, which here's the thing. Before you do that, I must do a legal disclaimer. If you get shit faced and passed out on stream, we cannot be held liable for any odd looking makeup that may or may not appear while you're out.
Damn, and I have a plethora of it
Yeah.
too. All right, that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
Lori,
I've got a bottle on the go. I've got
I
a bottle,
checked-
so I'm up for that game too.
All right, cool, Maddie. Cool. Maddie and I'll do it.
Well, what's
I-
worse,
I
finding a
checked
drawing of a
Lori's-
dick on your face or finding out it was traced?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I would have to say I think the fact that it was traced would be worse than having one actually drawn on me, because then that means there was like a literal like dick on my face. Yeah, no.
Well, on your face if you're lucky.
Ooh. There we go.
We'll be sloshed by the end of this. Thanks, guys.
Well, no. If this one affects you, it's a double. Remember, there are 3 holes on your face that can get filled.
Oh no, dude. That just doesn't make sense. I mean, anatomically it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time.
Oh, there are 10 holes on a woman's body, but you can only get pregnant in one.
That is true. That's very true.
Yeah, but you can make her scream in at least 2.
Well, technically, if you want to go that route, technically there are 3 holes in that, bottom area. Mhm. Wrap your head around that.
Is that an invitation?
No. You started this, not me. I'm only saying that because Logan's face. They started this, not me.
Logan's going as red as a tomato.
I am just gonna fucking finish it, okay?
You guys are going some if you're making Logan embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed. Disappointed, guys.
He's disappointed. You disappointed.
Look at him. He looks like someone's glued pubes to a tomato.
God damn, that's one rotten ass tomato.
I gotta say, Logan, you have a pretty awesome beard. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty awesome beard.
Well, thank you.
It only took about half a century to grow
She
it.
says while taking a swig.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious when I say stuff like that.
This is only 2 months old.
I do not compliment beards lightly. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mike, and your beards are a bit too much for me. It's a bit
So
too much
you're
beard.
saying it'd be a beard you'd be happy to sit on?
As long as it tickles in all the right places.
Yeah, because longer beards are just no, not my thing.
Yay! Drink.
Oh, that was just a normal one. That wasn't a. That was just a casual one.
Yeah, I had a crumb catcher down to my belly button.
A what? Oh no, that's too much. That's too much.
I look like Santa Claus, actually.
That's too much.
Well, see, here's the thing. The only
Is it
reason I'm
Christmas
letting it grow
already?
out this long is because I'm trying to do a Hagrid cosplay next year.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get it.
R.I.P. Robert
Hey,
Culkin.
hey,
So I'm
Rich,
trying to
if
get
you
as
play
long
your
as
card,
his was.
if you play your cards right, Santa might show you his North Pole.
Wait, it would be. Well, yeah, I guess so. But
You don't want to see a South Pole, trust
I
me.
was about to say, you don't see the South Pole.
Just remember
He's a-
what can Brown do for you, and that's the South Pole.
He's a South Pole elf.
Well, he would be doing a handstand, so technically it'd be North.
Oh my god. I think we went on Brandon's stream after Mark's, and I was commenting on the Let It Go song. And I said how you guys,
Oh, please
I said how
no,
much I
not
love you
that
guys,
song.
but you all could go fuck
Please
yourselves.
not that song. Please not that song.
I loved your reactions
Oh
to
my
it.
god, I'm so happy I had headphones that my 3-year-old did not hear any of that. Oh my
You're very
god.
welcome for that.
The reaction. The
I'll tell you what though,
reactions.
I'll tell you what, not to put myself up on a pedestal, but I could probably sing that song a lot better than that girl could. Just saying.
We
Yeah.
gotta put that theory to the test.
I've got a
Yeah.
That's a hard song to sing. That's a
Well, it's one of those days where everything goes right. Someone hit 500 subs just the other night. So now it's time to gather around all the friends and have a toast to the next big YouTube star that's going to the road. Well, it's a great day to roast somebody's ass. It's a big day, so people get ready to laugh. It's time to roast another YouTuber's ass. It's a great day to roast somebody's ass.
That was random. I guess it was the introduction.
That was
No,
very,
no,
that's
see-
very impressive.
CA, you gotta play this one. Let her hear you with NCR's broken ass song.
By the end
Hey,
of it,
everybody.
by the
Hi,
end of
Mark,
this,
you
it's
beautiful wanker.
Oh, I have a clip to show you. Hold on.
by the end of this, it's going to be which of why me.
Yes.
Oh, we're fixing to have a
Stand
full
country
house.
music, guys.
Well, there once was a fella named NCR News, and he only had one thing he would do. Every chance that he's got, he makes videos and laugh at the stupid frauditor show.
Man boobs.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, he's been known as Man boobs.
Who's that?
Mr. Private Attorney General.
That
One evening NCR was with Mando Mine. The panel was talking on a Saturday night. We all heard a sound that scared us to death. And all of a sudden, NCR said,
Oh shit!
Hey, you alright?
okay?
Oh shit! Cheers this fucking 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 Cheers this fucking
Well, the cheer fell apart right under him, and the sound of the crash blasted our ears. Mando was laughing and making jokes, and poor old NCR rolled on the floor.
Shit! Cheers this fucking 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 Shit! Cheers this fucking
This story is the truth, on this I vow. How NCR fell and made a loud sound. The chair is gone, of this we all know. And NCR became the butt of our jokes.
Shit! Cheers this fucking Cheers this fucking Shit! Cheers this fucking Shit! Cheers this fucking Cheers this fucking
No ensues.
And I'm sticking by that. Mando made me do it.
That was beautiful. Hey, Miss Mandy.
Hi, Miss Mandy.
Yes, Mandy.
Miss Mandy.
The beautiful Klondike destroying queen.
See, I sent you a DM on Discord.
Hugs, Miss Mandy.
Ooh.
Hugs. So much
Witches
hugs.
underneath the kitty cat.
Oh, by the way, hey everybody.
Hey, Pokey.
Hey, Pokey.
Hey, Pokey. I know
Hi,
I finally
Pokey.
actually look decent today.
Oh, don't even. You always never.
Seriously, man, I look like shit yesterday.
I very nearly
Fuck
did
you,
the
no, you
bullshit
don't.
thing with the cough, but then I realised I'd been misconstrued as.
Oh, Miss Mandy, it's been a depressing afternoon for me, but I'm better now that I'm with the company of my perverted friends.
We aim low.
I'm not that perverted.
Hey,
No, not
we'll
you,
sit
Pokey.
For you
Not you,
anytime.
Pokey.
I am, just saying.
This dude right here.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Witch, is that a
At least you
Zinfandel?
pointed to you, Mark.
Wait, what? Who said what?
Is that a Zinfandel or a Boone's Farm?
It's a Pinot Grigio,
Pinot.
Wow.
my wine of choice. I have limoncello also, but I might save that for later. This is just my warm up. Just fair warning. Anybody who's a parent, the season finale is slightly traumatizing.
What season finale?
Oh, the House of Dragon.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want no spoilers, but it's slightly traumatizing.
Nah.
I've never been a parent, but I have been responsible for putting parents into the mood that you're in right now.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
I can say the
Oh
same.
yeah, Miss Mandy. Since you got doxxed, I was being threatened to be doxxed today by our buddy, by our guy. He was saying
broken teeth.
He was saying it.
Yeah, broken teeth, swollen
Yeah,
ass.
he was saying it. We were in Irish Demons live, and we were talking about Chili or whatever. And of course, BSBT was just like, "Oh, get me up on panel. Let me up on panel." I'm like, "Dude, nobody fucking cares about you or what you have to say. Like, get over yourself. Nobody cares."
What on Demons?
And then, of course, he likes to.
So bad he could eat an apple through a fence. That guy.
Yeah, and like he likes to throw my ex-husband. Because my ex-husband has done some time, but you know he's completely rehabilitated and he's totally fine. He's not, didn't even need to be rehabilitated. But he likes to throw that out there. I'm like, dude, that's old news. Like, move on. And then he said something about, oh, it's so murdering someone is justifiable or something like that, which I'm assuming is towards Skeptic. And I was like, oh, just like how showing up to someone's house and harassing them is justifiable? Or, oh, like beating women, that's justifiable? And then he goes, oh, what's your address? And then he goes, oh, never mind, I already have it. I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you asking me? And then that's when Blue Bear got on his ass, was like, yo, and just, like, finally timed him out. Because Blue Bear's in the chat.
If I'd
I said,
seen that, I'd have
you don't want to
ripped
fuck
it
with Blue Bear, okay? Like, you don't want to fuck with
Oh
Blue
no!
Bear.
Have you seen his fucking nipple? He'll take you out in one squirt.
You know,
Swallow it.
Almost a spit take. It was almost a spit take.
Always the
He almost had a
opposite.
Come on.
spit take.
Wish, you know you're supposed to swallow, not spit.
Oh,
It
I
tastes
got
better
it.
the
I
first
got
time.
it. That's gross. But I got it.
a witch.
Let's call it.
You know, these guys like Broken System, Sean Reyes, Annapolis Artists, and others, all are Chili's friends.
Oh, I know. I'm honestly not that worried about him.
Right.
I'm more worried about other people than I am of him. So, I mean, Chris, I'm
I
at
didn't
least
do anything.
No.
And the one you got to watch out for is Vegas Valley Joey.
That's the
He-
one.
he-
That's
he's-
the one
he,
I'm worried about.
I've
I've already clashed with Joey. I don't know if you guys have seen that debate that I had with him, because he and I were actually cool for a bit, and then he.
I haven't seen it. You'll have to send it.
Oh
to me.
god, it's a fucking shit show. Like he
Was
basically.
that the one where he thought you called him disabled?
Yeah, which I didn't. It was
I
not
saw
towards him. And no matter how many times I tried to say it wasn't towards him, he just didn't listen. And then, of course, he's like basically saying, trying to. Like, even though I've told him so many times that my channel will be about correcting Chili's history lessons, he's like, if you talk bad about Chili, watch out what you say about Chili. I'm like, are you threatening me? He's like, no, I'm not threatening you, which, granted, he wasn't. He was just threatening me on behalf of others. He's like, you could get lawsuits on your hand. I know you're a single mom and you can't really afford. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
That's borderline stalking.
right? But, so I don't know if you guys know Liliana. She was socialized with Josh like forever ago. Now, she fucking hates him. But she came to Philly over the weekend. I actually went to see her on Thursday, and we spent the night. It was a great night. And then she was on Vegas Valley's panel last night and the night before, like going around town, showing everybody around town. And then BSBT was like, oh, have you met up with Witch yet? Did you meet up with Witch? Have you met up with Witch? And Vegas Valley was like, dude, she's not from Philly. She's from Jersey. And then that's all he had to say. He didn't say anything else. So I can kind of think that I take that as a good thing. That he didn't just keep going. Because, once he gets started, he can't fucking stop. So just the fact that he's like, oh, she's not from Philly. She's from Jersey. And then just ended it there. Okay. So I haven't said shit about him, despite the fact he's already said shit about me. But whatever. It's just whatever. Because, I'm slightly grown that I can take what people say about me, no matter how much it fucking triggers me.
Well, if you need a fat Mando to sit on his ass, you just let me know.
Thanks.
I'll break him like NCR breaks chairs.
Mando can pin him down while I bayonet him up the backside. With an actual bayonet, not anything.
And that was the thing, like, after that whole debate, like, the amount of support I got after that whole thing, and, like, the amount of support I got from the Discord, and talking to Skeptic, and talking to Foshizzle, like, it was really nice, and it was almost, like, I don't want to say unexpected, but, you know, I'm not used to being, like, the center of, like, a discussion on Discord, you know what I mean? So, but it was nice. It was nice to know that, like, I got people.
Actually, man, that's a bit chilly.
What?
Hey, you got us, which
Exactly, I got you guys. So
Logan was saying, put my clothes back on. I was like, man, that's a bit chilly.
Well, that's the
all
nice thing
here
about
as a
this
family.
community is that once we bring you in, you're basically like family to us.
Yeah.
Now, if you fuck us over the wrong way, yeah, we're going to kick your ass, but we try to give everybody a chance.
See, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to do with Vegas Valley. Like, I know he and I are so
kick your
we're
ass,
so different, but I kind of wanted to show that no matter how different we are, we can still find like a common ground to talk about and get along with. And like, you know, just because we support different things doesn't mean that we have to hate each other for it. And that was kind of what my goal was. But then, of course, that whole fucking stuff happened, and I was warned a few times, and I'm like, no, it'll be fine. And yeah, it wasn't. So yeah, I tried. I tried.
We'll kick your ass, but we will kiss it better afterwards.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm
You
just
take the left cheek, I'll take the right cheek.
I'm on about going right.
You know what? You guys take the left and right. I'll just go dead center.
Do an Irish team and go straight in the middle.
Mark called it first. Mark called it first, Mike. He beat you.
Yeah, Mark usually does put his spotted dick out there before everybody else.
Me and
Hey, Mando.
last summer we were having a conversation about whether.
Hey, Mando,
she
that was a
qualifies
good
as
video
FBI.
about Grandma Katie, and that went to that private school.
Yeah.
I said she needs to be in jail.
Wait, what?
I did a video while CA was streaming. I didn't realize he was streaming today, and I already set up a premiere. And it was about Grandma Katie over in California.
Miss Mandy, am I sub to you? I don't know if I.
Oh, they
Don't worry, Miss
one that
Mandy.
dresses up
I've
like
already
grandma.
subscribed to you a long time ago.
Miss Mandy, I've been subscribed to you since the first time I saw you destroy a Klondike.
I am not. Oh, now I am. Okay, there we go.
I thought Miss
Now I
Mandy
am.
was coming up.
But you know, Klondike has been around since 1922.
Really? It's been around that long?
Yeah, Miss Mandy has some fond memories back when she was 30 around then.
Hey, you leave Miss Mandy alone. She's a fucking treasure. Okay.
I
Just
can talk,
leave Miss Mandy
I
alone
can
right
talk shit
now.
about Miss Mandy. She's still holding my codpiece hostage. Damn it!
And that's not how you're gonna get it back.
And
Who said I
remember,
wanted it back?
OnlyFans Klondike Destroyer 69.
You've heard of
She
free
is gonna
balling?
kick
Well,
your
free
ass.
mandoing.
Free man doing.
Or the
She might not
Klondike
even kiss it
Destroyer
better.
3000.
I'll be right back, guys.
Well, you all know Miss Mandy has a new investment opportunity that she's trying to get people on board with.
Oh.
Yeah, we all heard of Pornhub. Well, she's trying to do Klondike Hub.
Oh no, please.
So people could be
no.
ashamed for what they for videos of what people did for the Klondike bar and what they're ashamed of for what they did.
That
for
would
Klondike
actually
bar.
be a really good PR tool for them.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, it's like, was it Uber Eats does that one with the weird looking woman where she talked about selling her feet pics, and she actually gives an was it like allnaturaltoes.org or some shit. And if you type that in, it is a real website.
It is?
Yeah, I won't spoil
Actually, you know what? That
what's
doesn't
on it.
surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Why am I acting surprised? That
I
doesn't
won't.
surprise me
I
at all.
won't spoil what's on it. I'll let you guys go look at it. But it's nothing dirty. But it's funny as shit.
It's nothing dirty. That surprises me. That surprises me. That's
Miss Mandy, we need
That I
adult
found
here.
something that wasn't dirty. Jeez, I might
Yes,
be a
that
horny
definitely
bastard.
surprises me.
I might be a horny bastard, but I do have some honor.
Okay, whatever
On
you say,
who?
honey.
Yeah, whatever.
Mando has honor.
Right? That's what I was just saying.
What
I'm
does
so
he have
glad I'm
on
a
her?
cod piece right now.
That sounds to me like Chili saying that he's won a lawsuit.
Right.
Hey, CA?
Yeah.
Well, Mark, I do have
I sent
honor.
you,
I haven't poked your ass yet.
a DM. I was hoping you
There
could
is
play it.
I can't play it through my computer because my computer is being a piece of shit.
Bugger.
That's why I had NCR doing the videos earlier.
Where the fuck did NCR go? Did he break his fucking chair again?
He had
I
to
hope
run
not.
personal stuff.
Oh shit! He broke
I
his
thought you
chair
said
and
he
went
had
up
to
his
run.
ass again.
Don't overthink it.
Can anyone else here play videos?
My
Hey,
my
I said,
internet sucks
I don't know
really
how
bad.
to on here.
Especially don't overthink things. That's Tone's job.
hey, Mando, I sent you a couple of cat videos from Tony Baker through Discord.
All right, yeah, I'll have to look at them. I've just been real busy trying to get shit
This
set up
comedian
for
does
school.
voiceover of cats and dogs, and it's
Yeah, I'll
real
have to check
funny.
them. I'll have to check them out later. I've been I had to try to get some videos cut today, and then of course, with film school, I'm busy as fuck all week.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I have to get Proder Stroh's
Well, I was
page
just
on
doing this
Discord.
stream for everybody to get away.
What was that, CA?
You're going to stream so everybody can have a look at your donut? What?
Cream filled
No,
or
I was just
sprinkles?
doing this stream as a little short, quick laugh because we needed a break from Chili. And
Yeah.
as I like
I know.
to
I feel
call
bad
it,
when people.
his
No, go
I
ahead.
said, you know what? I'm going to be honest with
Full-skittery.
you. Chili
here,
is the epitome of stupid.
CA, since we roasted NCR all this whole time, let's go ahead and share everybody your favorite kind of porn.
Ooh.
You're gonna make us all want damn donuts again.
Just show your fucking
It's
porn.
a good thing I bought
I
some
will
donuts
sit on
today.
you.
Oh yes. It is pretty amazing.
Oh no! Oh, come on!
He's making us all hungry now.
Damn you, Mando. I need to get up and get my donuts.
Since the 1970s, donuts have been an important part of LA's food culture. And
LA. It's fucking everywhere, my guy.
Donuts. Get it?
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Oh no, it's really late here, and the donut shop's Dunkin' Donuts on the corner of my
Oh,
street
no!
is closed, and now all I want is a donut.
Oh, see, Maddie, you gotta come here. You gotta come here, honey, because we
I
have
bought donuts
we have a
before.
wonderful place called
I was
Wawa
prepared.
here, and Wawa is open 24/7, and it has donuts, and Wawa is just Wawa is amazing. Wawa is amazing.
Wawa to food people.
Find a cop. I know it's a joke, but we know where every good place to eat is, and that includes donut shops.
That's true.
Well, see, here's the thing.
That's the
Wawa
only reason my
to
partner comes to my house is because there's a Dunkin' Donuts across the street, and I am making cop jokes now, and I don't care because she can't hear me, so I can make as many donut cop jokes. I keep saying to her that it's the only reason you ever come to my house. It's because there's donuts across the street.
Well, see, here's the thing, Maddie.
Exactly,
Wawa
Alan.
is
That's all
to
he
food
Mando's done
eaters.
is make us want it.
Well, see, here's the
Wawa's
thing.
to
Wawa
food eaters?
is to food eaters like Viagra is to old men.
He's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong.
Wait, Mando, you have to use Viagra?
No, I just I found out about Viagra
No, I
from
don't.
Dollar Tree Willie
I
Nelson.
Oh, oh my
Oh,
god.
that's something
I
else
love
to
it.
include in the song now, Mando. Thanks for that one.
You're welcome.
Hold on, I'm sending a secret DM.
Oh, I'll be waiting for it, baby.
No, you won't.
Damn it!
Boom. Roasted.
If I had $1 for every time I was been rejected, I'd have Well, shit, I'd be richer than Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, please.
It's a numbers
You know
game.
what?
Hey,
Whatever.
well, I mean, granted, you gotta think of this. Okay, so I was with the same person for 11 years. So you gotta think before that, there was definitely much rejection. But yeah.
I'm still trying to do the math. How could there be before that? Before that, you should have been living with your parents because you were under 18, weren't you?
You're sweet. Technically, I was still living with my parents, but I was not under 18. Let's just say that Brandon and I, even though he's already said he's a couple months older than me, Brandon and I are the same age.
Yeah,
So
which
it just shows the difference.
I'll try and find out from Brandon if he was a morning, afternoon, or
Thank you,
evening
Abby.
baby. Because if he was anything after morning, then I'm actually older than him.
What, do you guys have the same birthday?
Yep. Same
Nice.
birthday, same year.
Nice. That's awesome. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're pretty much almost exactly 4 months older than me.
Yep. So I'm trying to figure out if he was the afternoon or evening baby, then I'm older than him by a few hours.
Nice. Yeah, I was the evening baby.
It's the stupid shit we can argue about.
Right?
I don't even know which one I was.
You don't know what time you were born?
No.
Oh, I do.
And
8:25 p.m.
my mother's dead now, so I can't ask us.
Oh well, that's fucking depressing. I'm sorry, man.
I was born at 1:52
Sorry, she'd
in the
laugh her
morning.
ass off.
Yeah, I was born 8:25 p.m. Every birthday since I moved out. My mom always calls me 8:25 p.m. to say happy birthday.
I was born at 1:50.
Technically, I should have been born in
1:51 a.m.
October, though.
I was born in October. I'm an October baby.
I was supposed
July.
to. At 9
Well, see,
months,
here's the thing.
I
Here's the thing. Be
was like,
glad.
no, I didn't want to come out.
But see, guys, be
Mom
glad you're
went to
not.
the
I
doctor
didn't either.
on-
Well, here's the thing. Be glad that you're
That's
not
why I was
a
born in England.
September baby. If you were a September baby, then you know your parents started out the new year with a bang.
That is true. That is true. I was late though. I was
My
late.
brother's birthday is in September.
So you had to be evicted.
Yeah, I did. My son had to be evicted.
I
Well, he was only 4
See,
days.
I was the
born
opposite.
late.
I was 2 months early. I just couldn't wait to get the hell out.
Oh well, then you were like, "Fuck this! I'm done." Like,
Yeah.
this place sucks. Like, yeah, no.
All right. Which is on top of me.
CA,
And then,
I popped a video
then
in
the
the
doctor.
Oh,
The doctor
wait.
told
God,
my mom,
I
said, well,
am,
we're gonna
I am
induce
loving my
labor
position
on-
right
Wait,
now.
Mike. 1 second. Go ahead, CA.
Mike. Mom
Go
went
ahead,
to the
CA.
doctor, right? It went to the doctor on November 13th and the doctor goes, well, we're going to induce labor on you tomorrow if you don't naturally start. And she starts to come home from the doctor's appointment. And I'm like, nope, motherfucker, I'm coming out.
Yeah,
Time to trade this apartment now.
yeah, yeah. My water didn't break until after my epidural. Like that's how much he did not want to come out. He was like, "I'm coming here." He's like, "I'm coming here, bitch." Hell no.
This is my crib.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, as far as labors go, I was only technically in labor for 11 hours, which is very short.
Miss Mandy.
Miss Mandy!
People.
The Klondike destroying queen.
Adult supervision is here.
Yes, the adult supervision
Oh,
is here.
shit.
Talking about birthing children.
CA.
I would have been 1 week. I would have been if I waited another week. I would have been a Christmas baby.
See, that would suck, though, because then you have your birthday and Christmas,
Mandy,
and then
if
you're
you're
done for a
talking-
whole year.
Mandy, if you're talking, you're muted.
My ex-wife's birthday was on the 19th of December.
Mm.
And she was adamant, you do not meld the gifts together. And it's like, oh, shit.
Hey, I would absolutely agree with her. I would absolutely agree with her.
It's Mandy. Can you hear us?
She might be
Yeah, I
distracted,
think
guys.
she's talking to.
Stop. You're lying.
What's happening?
Hold on.
Quit. Why don't you? Just shut the door so nobody wouldn't go in there. Quit.
Why were you looking over your shoulder?
Stop before I unmute it and let everybody hear what a jackass you are.
You are unmuted.
No, I think she knows that. She knows that she's unmuted. Oh, now she's back to being muted.
CA, you're recording this, right?
Oh yeah, it would automatically record.
Quit.
Wait, what's going on?
Miss Mandy, you good?
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It's all right.
You good?
We're here for you.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. We're here.
Do I need to get butt naked and come up there?
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Miss Mandy.
How's
We're
everybody?
here. We're peachy.
I've been well. How are you?
We're talking about crazy labor birds and
that
how
time
children
change
want to
really
be
messed me up.
expelled from our bodies.
That's an interesting conversation.
Right? And how children don't want to be. Either they want to be expelled or they want to stay. Like my baby wanted to stay.
My baby wanted to stay too.
Yeah.
3 days late.
Mine was 4. Yeah. Even after my epidural, he was like, okay, fine, I'll go out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing Christmas Day. Even then, he had to compete with Jesus. So I was doing Christmas Day, and he didn't come out till December 28th.
Hey, CA. CA, I got something to help Miss Mandy smile.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
God,
same. I put it in the
I'm scared.
private chat.
I'm scared. Kitties.
Wait, what the? I believe you have a filter.
Oh, look at that
turned
little
on
meow.
in the video
Oh,
setting.
I love this video.
You might want to take
We're
a look.
trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
Oh my
I
God.
can hear you. I think it's a filter.
You seen this?
It is, and
No.
I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but
Is this a lawyer or a client?
I'm
Lawyer.
going to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat. I'm here live.
Well, that's good to know, counsel.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat. I'm here live.
You're not a cat.
For the record, Your Honor, I am not a cat. Thank you, counsel. That will be noted for the record.
Did you
that
know
video is
that
hilarious.
that lawyer actually went on to win that case, and it was actually the judge involved in that. This
The
was
same
back during
judge?
COVID.
Thinking
It
of
was the judge that was
cats.
involved in that actually released the video because he
The
thought
judge
that
released the
everybody-
video?
He thought
Yeah.
that everybody needed a laugh during COVID, so
Oh, that's awesome. That is a good judge.
That's
That is a
sweet,
good
yeah.
judge.
But see, here's the thing. No matter how sad or upset Miss Mandy is, that video always gets her to smile.
oh yeah.
Hey, I mean, seriously. I'll tell you what, though. My favorite judge ever is fucking Judge Simpson. That's my
And for that
favorite.
reason, it's our favorite video.
I
Favorite
like
judge
Simpson
ever.
Too.
I
watch
love Judge
court
Simpson.
cases and stuff all the time.
Hey,
Wait.
CA.
You can
Damien,
sit
he
there.
can't play
Yeah.
videos on his computer right now.
Not bothering me.
So if
Sorry,
you want
I
it played, you're going to have to pull it up on either yours
Yeah,
and share it,
put in
or
private chat.
somebody can grab it from private chat and share.
Yeah, I did. I popped it in there.
No, I shut the door so
I-
Doug wouldn't go in there with his hurt leg. Stop. You're acting like a child.
Wait, what's going on?
Looking to see what you were doing.
Stop.
You can't make friends at church. You can't make friends at church. You gotta make friends with people and cuss and do all this other crap. And that bugs me.
You cuss.
Not
You're a
like that.
hypocrite.
Not like that.
Stop.
In the privacy of my own home occasionally.
Oh, that makes it better because God can't hear you at home. So stop.
That makes it
Stop.
better than doing
Stop.
it on a public
Stop.
forum where other people can
Stop. Stop. Quit. Quit. Or I'm going to unmute you and let everybody hear how ridiculous you're acting. I think you do care what they think, so quit.
What is that noise?
Logan typing.
You all right, Mandy?
You good, Mandy? Well, you want to
We're
hear
here
something?
for you.
We are. We absolutely are. You want to hear something crazy? So one of the guys on our Discords, I think his name's Jeff, and it's actually his Discord name is Jeff Loves Pigs, and he's actually been in front of Judge Simpson quite a few times.
No way.
He has. He really has. He really has. And one time, he said he was out there. I think it was for like a DUI charge or something. And of course, he had the fines and the costs. And his mom was in the courtroom with him. And so, Judge Simpson says, "How are you going? When are you going to pay that?" And he turned to his mom, and Judge Simpson's like, "Oh, you're going to leave this for your mama, huh?"
Oh man.
He's like, "You're going to let your mama pick up the bill."
I love it when judges don't play bullshit games.
That's what I love about Judge Simpson. You don't want to fuck with him, but he can be really, he has a great sense of humor.
He's chill, though.
He's so chill. He's so chill, but you just do not fuck with him.
Yeah, he seems laid back. He seems like
I
like watching him.
I love watching him. And then, there was this one time it was two lawyers working on one client, and there were two, lawyer was working on one charge, lawyer was working on another charge. So they had the paralegal, I think her name was Amanda or something, and the lawyer was like, "Okay, Amanda will figure it out." And she's like, "Okay." And she said, "So what we're gonna do, we want this scheduled here and this scheduled here." She's like, "So basically, I'm in charge of two grown men." And then Simpson just starts cracking up, and he's like, "I'm gonna handle these two grown men."
Yeah, NCT. Judge Middleton's awesome too.
Wow.
Oh, I love Judge Middleton. Judge Middleton, he's great, but his voice, his monotone voice, makes me want to go to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, but he knows everybody in that town.
He does. Well, because the county is like this small.
Yeah, but he knows your mama, your daddy, your grandpa.
He knows what car you drive.
And do you still work downtown at the steel mill? I mean, he knows.
You still work at that hardware store?
About you.
Don't forget Judge Lenise Bryant.
Oh, she's
You
awesome.
are in.
I would never want to go in front of her. She seems like she could be very tough.
You are in. What was it? Fuck. How many times did she say it? District 30. The 36th district. You are in the 36th district court. You are in the 36th district court.
No, it's more like you are in the 36th district court. She's always licking her fingers and turning papers.
And then it's you are in the 36th district court. You are in the 36th district court. And then love Law Talk with Mike goes, where are we, Judge? You are in the 36th district court.
Hey, what about Judge Alex?
I don't know Judge Alex.
Oh, no. This is one that Law Talk with Mike puts up. She's got a very butch haircut.
Oh, I have
think
seen
she's in
her.
Kentucky, and
I have seen her.
70 people in there, and she's just rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom.
She's awesome.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about there. I'll have
Her
to check that out.
and Judge Freshour. I mean, Judge Freshour is pretty hot. Not gonna lie, just that beautiful Barbie blonde hair, but she's super smart and but I feel like defendants always take advantage of that because they think because she's beautiful and has that Barbie look that she's a dumbass, and she's really not, and she'll show you that she's not. But yeah, I love Judge Simpson. If I ever went to Michigan and would try to go into that court, I'd be like, "Oh my God, you're Judge Simpson!" And be like, yes.
What do I gotta do
go in as
to
an observer.
autograph? What crime do I gotta
Right?
do
And he'll be like,
to
"What
sign here?"
We were like, "You don't understand, sir. You don't understand, Your Honor. You do not understand."
Just a little misdemeanor.
It's just a little misdemeanor.
Hey, the judge I like was the judge that did the Darrell Brooks trial.
Dude, she was okay.
beautiful.
One, she's
Judge
gorgeous.
Tara.
Two, I love her
Tara.
hair. And three, she was.
She used to be a hair model for Tresemme.
That makes
Did you
so
know
much
that?
sense. That makes so much sense now.
You know,
That
they
makes
pay
She's dressing up as
those
her
hair
for
models.
Halloween.
I saw that.
Those hair models.
I love that.
Well,
The hair
I
models
said her hair can't be real. It's got to be a wig. And so I started doing some digging into it. And she used to be a hair model for Tresemme.
I
was
dated a
like,
girl.
I'd kill
I
for that
dated a girl
volume.
who's a hair model for Pantene Pro V.
Who
Oh,
was?
really?
Yeah, no, a girl I dated.
Oh,
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, she had long natural red hair down to her butt.
Oh,
You may
that's
have seen,
hard.
You may have seen the picture. It was a 2-page ad in a lot of the fashion magazines where there was this long red hair on a table with a bottle of Pantene Pro V on top of it.
Pantene
That
Pro
was
V
her.
honestly is not that good for your hair.
It's not.
I'm not gonna lie. It's actually really not that good.
She killed her contract by not using Pantene Pro V on her hair, and the
Because it's
company
not very
found
good.
out
On,
about it.
it's not very good for your hair.
It's like Family Dollar stuff, but
Yeah, because it has like wax in it or something. I remember my aunt used to be a hairdresser.
something that makes it build up. On your
Yeah,
hair.
and like I was using Pantene Pro V at one time, and like half of my hair, like from like here down, was just like dead. And she's like, "What are you using?" I'm
Got a
like,
lot of
"Just using."
silicones in it.
Yeah,
It-
yeah, a lot of
it-
silicones. She's like, it's just a lot of wax, and so that was like 25 years ago. So and ever since then, I've never used it. I've never used Pantene.
I think that's bullshit that you can get fired for not using the product.
Well, it makes sense. If you're representing the product, you would like kind of need to use it.
You're only, but what if you're only being hired to advertise it?
Well, then you
Still,
gotta
you're not-
pretend
you're
like
not
you use the
It
product.
depends on what's in the contract.
That's true. Yes, okay. It depends on what's in the contract.
I
You
still
just
think
gotta
that's
pretend like
BS.
you
I
use it
mean, you're just hired to advertise it. You're not. You shouldn't
Hey
be.
guys, I
shackled to 'em.
gotta go because I got dialysis in the morning.
Okay, Pokey.
Okay,
send
Pokey.
you an invitation to what's her name? Tawny's server because she made you a new.
She gave you a big role.
Yeah,
You're kind of a big deal.
She made you a new what you think that you asked her to. A new what do you call it?
Okay. Avatar.
Avatar. Yes, she made you a new avatar.
Oh,
I love my one. Have you seen my
Can
one?
you send? Do you have the link for Tawny?
I sent you an invitation just about 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Don't
be in
see it
your,
on the private chat.
It's not on the private
Yeah, I'm
chat. I sent it to your Discord.
Okay, I'll go to my Discord channel, but I got dialysis in the morning. I gotta get some sleep early.
Okay,
get some
Pokey.
rest, hon.
Have a great
Take
night.
care, Pokey.
Bye.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love y'all.
Have a good one.
Bye, hon.
If
Yeah.
someone wanted to bring it up, I popped a quick laugh in the private chat.
Oh, jeez. What was it?
Just a quick laugh.
Wait.
Comment editors silly.
Oh my
if you
goodness.
didn't know, this is my cat with his little fez.
Oh my god, that's so cute. My cat would kill me.
I don't know if my cat will come to me right now. Come here, little girl.
Yep, this is Cartier Waka Flocka Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Bay. Let the record show and all this all that crap.
I love the
Here,
look
Lion,
on the
another
cat's
cat.
face. It's like, when you take this off, I'm going to kill you.
You good? She got your cord? Plug it in. There you go. Aww.
Is your cat annoying? Just a little bit.
No.
Well, usually my cat's usually quiet.
No, I wish my
My
cat.
cat's a little bit annoying, if that's what you're asking.
My
Yes,
cat. I wish.
am just a little bit.
I
but
wish
I'm
my
a-
cat was
she's a
that
good girl, though.
freaking
She's a
cuddly.
good girl.
My cat's
No,
more
you-
cuddly towards my ex-husband than he is to me.
Which the cat's name is Little Bit.
She's a good girl, though.
What's her name?
Little bit.
Just a little.
Little bit.
Little Bit.
Little bit.
little bit more.
She's really a big chunk, but her name is Little Bit.
Oh, look,
If I
look at
had-
that big chunk.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Lord,
really a
so-
big chunk, but my name is Little
Garfield's
Bit.
sister.
Look at that little chunk.
Garfield's sister. And I don't really like to be held. I just like to be loved.
Well, that's
Yep.
the same thing. That's the same thing.
You too would have loved my the tomcat that I had, Tiger. He's
Mm.
35
Oh.
pounds. He looked just like
Did you
Garfield.
say 35 pounds?
Yes.
That is
Oh,
a that
wow.
is That is
I had a
more than
white
my
cat
son weighs.
My cat that passed away.
I got him
That
from
is
my
a
ex-girlfriend.
fat
She
cat.
let
He
him
was
get that fat.
22.
I got
I
him
thought
down
that
to a
was
healthy
big.
weight.
Oh
But
my
anyways, Tiger loved boobs.
Food?
Boobs? Oh.
Boobs. Yeah.
A cat over
Love the girls.
My
Go up
cat
to a
Tiger.
guy and he's just like hanging out. You pick him up and walk up to a guy. He's just like, yeah, hey, what's up? You walk up to a female and he's like,
I would wear the most push-up bra that I have from I go to Victoria's Secret and wear like get
Around
those
the house.
bombshell bras that make me 2 cups bigger just so I could cuddle with a cat. Not gonna lie.
yeah, he'd follow you around the house. He would. He thought seriously, he thought he was a dog. I had him trained to sit, down, jump, and come.
What? Wait, what was the last thing?
Come.
Like come here, like
Oh,
right.
come to me, not like the other one. You dirty little girl. It's like,
You've been hanging around with Mando too much.
seriously.
I knew that's what
Miss
you meant.
Mandy has come to the
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that's what you meant. I knew that's what you meant.
Doc Mandy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he was a
god.
shit talker too.
Well, welcome to Commentator Auditor After Dark.
Wait. Did I just hear? Did I just hear somebody say "fuck Mandy"? Holy crap!
What?
No, we were talking about cum.
No, it's fuck comma, Mandy.
Yeah, fuck comma, Mandy.
Fuck
Oh.
come up, Mandy.
I was about to say, according to her OnlyFans account, she charges extra for that.
I think that would depend on the client. That would depend on the client.
No, she
Look,
just
man,
charges you
comma
extra,
makes all the
Mando.
difference. I'm
She
hungry.
replied-
Let's eat grandma. Or I'm hungry, comma. Let's
Well-
eat grandma.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Miss
comma
Mandy will
say,
do that, but she requires at least 3
let's say
truckloads
grandma,
of
let's eat
Klondikes as down payment.
Commas always save lives.
Come, so we say lives.
chameleon.
We come and go.
You come and go.
So are you
You
saying
come
that's like In and Out with you?
go.
Hey, don't diss In and Out, man.
No,
Wait, like In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah.
In-N-Out, listen, In and Out's
You
great,
know-
man. You gotta know how to pull out sometimes.
I've had In-N-Out Burger,
You
sir.
guys have a shop
Okay.
called
I don't
In-N-Out?
understand the hype. I
Oh,
don't.
really? Oh.
I don't. I don't get. It's a good burger.
They're
Don't get me
building
wrong.
one right
It's a
down the
good
road.
burger.
I'm excited.
I enjoyed it. I just don't. I guess maybe it was just a bit overhyped for me. I mean,
The lines are always extraordinarily long.
I don't remember. I mean, it's been like 10 years since I've been to LA. And I actually stayed with a friend. My friend lived in North Hollywood,
Okay.
Rain Lake University City. So we had the In-N-Out Burger. Actually, in Big Lebowski, in the movie Big Lebowski, when Walter tells like the dude and where the kid lived that like stole the car, that's the In-N-Out Burger that I went to. He's like, oh, he lives
Okay.
at the In-N-Out Burger on the corner of this. That's the In-N-Out Burger I went to. I don't remember how long the line was. I don't remember, but I mean, I remember getting it, and it was
Hey,
good.
boss.
But you know, it was okay.
Well,
I enjoyed it, but I'm just like,
Well, it's like Whataburger. You know, I've eaten there and it's okay, but
Yeah, I've eaten
yeah.
I've never eaten a Whataburger.
I don't get the hype of Whataburger.
I've
I
never
don't
been
either.
to any of
I've
them.
eaten
So,
one at one
No,
and
I
I
know.
just don't get what the
The
big
only burger place that has lived up to its hype, in my opinion, would be Clover's or
Never
Culver's.
heard of
however-
it.
Yeah, however you say, either Clover's or
You mean
Culver's.
Culver's?
C-U-
Oh, Culver's.
Culver's.
Yeah.
I was like, Clover used to be a
Culver's.
department store.
Yeah.
Hey, D-Boss.
I was about to say, are we talking about clovers or shamrocks?
Right.
There's a difference.
There is a difference.
I'm sorry it looks like work. I'm still in my pajamas. My dog, y'all, for those who don't know, hurt his leg trying to jump up on my bed. And he either broke it or he has his hip out of socket.
What kind of dog?
He's a Snoodle, a Schnauzer Poodle mix.
Oh, so he's like a little dog.
Is it his real leg?
No, it's the fake one.
No, rear leg.
Rear leg.
Oh, the rear.
Oh, rear-
I totally
yeah.
thought he said real leg too. I did. I really thought he said real leg also.
So did I.
Could be.
Logan, I was like, what? His real leg?
No, it's the peg leg. It's
yeah,
the peg
it's
leg.
his right back leg.
Is he holding it up while he walks?
No, he's dragging it.
Ooh.
Oh,
I know.
poor thing.
And So we tried to get in line for urgent care. 3-hour wait in one, and the other 2 that were within like a 2-hour driving distance were packed up, not seeing anybody else.
And what state are you
in? North Carolina. Like this is Charlotte area. And then the other one finally was like,
all right, who's fapping? Come on.
David, what the fuck are you doing? David was just banging his fucking microphone. What the hell?
So now I have to wait till in the
was
morning
waiting for
until
her to
his
say
his
testing.
tent
Oh,
opens
honey.
to get him, and I'm going to be there as soon as they open in the morning.
Yeah, seriously.
But he's
How old is he?
11.
Mm.
My cat too is 11 too.
He'll be
11's, I mean,
He'll be 11 in
smaller
January.
dogs tend to live longer than like bigger dogs.
Yeah, the
like,
larger the dog, the less electric.
yeah, like I mean,
Really?
I had 3 large. I had 2 labs and a German Shorthair Pointer. One lived to be 12, the other 14, the other one 13. So with 11, I think you have a good few years left with him. Definitely a good few. Yeah.
He's like one of my best friends in the world, and that might sound silly, but I love that dog. We've been through so much together.
What's his name?
Doug.
Oh my god, I love it. It's a great name.
Have
for
you
a
seen the
dog.
Disney movie Up? Where
Oh, you named him after that
I
dog?
named him after Doug. Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Spelled D-U-G, like
Well,
Doug.
here's the thing, Miss Mandy. You have to realize small dogs are like small people. You guys outlived the longer ones because you trip our asses.
That's right.
Squirrel.
And actually,
He's so
my
like that dog,
yeah,
too.
like my ex-husband had a black lab named Jazz, and she was
We have black labs. too.
like 12 or 13 when I met her, but we finally had to put her down. She was 16. She was full,
Oh,
you know.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
she
a
was
long time for
16,
a
so it's a
lab.
long time, and so you know it can. So take that into consideration too. And she had a good long life. She was a good dog. That was a good dog. She was so funny. My ex had her so trained, it was ridiculous. So like we'd be eating dinner, and Jazz would be like on my side of the table because she knew that if Shelton, my ex, like she knew that if she was looking at Shelton for food, she wasn't going to get any because that's begging. But
Last
she
name
didn't.
isn't Cooper, right?
What?
Last name isn't Cooper, right?
No, Shelton is technically the last name. We just
Oh.
call him by his last name. So, but she didn't. I was still new, so she thought that trick would work on me. So then Jazz would be staring at me, and Shelton would be looking at her, and then Jazz would be like, "Well, just like, it's like I know you're not begging." And so, but you know, but then there was one story, like he and my ex and his cousin lived in like a twin house together, and they had just put in a DiGiorno pizza, and it got so it was already done. They put it on the shelf, they put it on the counter, and then they went to like smoke a bowl or something. They came back, the pizza is gone, except for a little pile of black olives.
They
Except
ate
for a little
everything but the
pile of-
black olives.
She ate everything but the black olives.
That's hilarious.
So that is dog owner mistake 101. Never put fucking food where
It
the
had
dog
just come out of the oven. They didn't even think about it because my ex was like, "I'm not even mad. Like your mouth is probably burning right now. Like that's your punishment already. Like I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed." They like picked out all of the black olives that were like baked into the cheese and just spit them out in this little tiny pile.
I had some
She was
boneless, skinless chicken breasts on the grill, and I shit you not, my dog got up there and snatched 5 of the 6.
While the grill was still on?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Charcoal fired grilled, and just snatched them right off, and just got up and all of them, except one.
Well,
The cat, little bit, she is obsessed with Q-tips. She will stick her claw in the Q-tips container and pick one out and then play with it. And she'll play with like she's a juggler. She'll throw it up.
I
in the air
can
and
my
play
cat
with it.
Reacher, man, I cannot tell you how many fucking hairbands I have lost because of this fucking cat. Like seriously, like one time I went to go into the closet to get the vacuum. I had like 7 of my hairbands in the closet. Cause he would kick them under the door. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I got mommy's
My dog-
hairband.
my dog
She
had-
Right?
doesn't even know.
Teddy,
All the time.
Teddy, I had a brand new, unopened, haven't even opened the package to cook the steak. I had a huge porterhouse steak on the cutting board, still wrapped up. He took and opened the cellophane wrapping over the steak and ate a whole fucking porterhouse. Right,
I would've
off
killed
the
him.
cutting board on the
I would have
kitchen
killed him.
counter.
I would have killed him.
Porterhouse.
You don't fuck with a porterhouse, man. You do not fuck with a
My
porterhouse.
lab used to like salads, like the weirdest dog in the world. He
Really?
loved salads, like that was his favorite food. You brought
No
you gave
way.
him your leftover salad, he would just like scarf it down like
So,
it
like,
was a steak.
My dog. So my two dogs. I had a black lab, which technically she was a flat coat retriever, but we had Madeline,
Good night,
and then we had Cody, and
Don't you love
when my-
naming like pets, people names?
like
I
people
love
names.
it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So like my mom would always have a bowl of cereal with the milk, and she would eat the cereal, and then she'd put the milk. She put the bowl of milk down on the floor, and Madeline would drink the milk, and then she would take the spoon very daintily with her mouth. She'd take the spoon out and put it on the floor, and then finish drinking the milk. Well, one time we tried to do that for Cody. Bless his heart. Cody would, drink some of the milk,
Bless
look
his
at the
heart.
spoon, and then look at you and just bark at you until you took the spoon out of the bowl.
Right.
He was a big boy. He was a good 115, 120 pounds. Before he ate a whole bag of caramel creams with the wrapper. And we had to get him a barium treatment to flush out everything. Yeah.
That was fun to clean up.
Oh man. It was a whole thing. But he lost 20 pounds out of it, so we gotta give him that
I
one.
bet he did.
But even after that, the poor baby, he's a big dog. We had to give him a quarter ounce of boiled chicken and white rice. And he would eat it in one gulp and then look at you like,
Is that it?
That's it? That's all we can give you right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta chew it.
I know.
Chew it up.
Right, guys, I've got to love you all and leave you. I'm going to get ready for Brandon's streams.
Oh, that's right. Brandon's stream's coming. I gotta go to there too.
Yep.
Yes, thank you guys for letting me take over the
I'm
stream
going to
for a
wrap
few
it up
minutes.
so we don't miss it.
Oh,
Yes.
not a problem. We all enjoyed the view.
Miss
of you
Mandy, if
drinking.
if you ever need to vent or whatever, message me on Discord.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
Do not be sorry. No.
Do not
Do not
apologize.
Do not be sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for.
Mandy, we're all here for you. We're all here
Seriously,
for you. You know how to
do
get
not
over
be
it.
sorry.
We're all
We're-
here for you.
We are all here
I've
for you.
decided I'm not going to mute him anymore. I'm just going to let him be a raging.
Yes, let him go.
from
We
now
we
on.
will have it here. We'll have it
So I
here.
can have witnesses and recordings.
Absolutely.
Exactly, Mandy. Don't apologize.
No,
Remember, we all
don't-
got your back.
Mhm.
We've seen what you do to Klondike, so you made plenty of friends.
He just said, "I'm going to come behind you and show my ass," and I said, "Come on."
Yeah, do it. See what the
Do
fuck
it.
happens.
Fucking do
Yeah, but
Mandy,
You can do it.
he didn't do it.
Hey, Mandy, if you really want to scare him, Mandy, tell him do it because you got a big ass Mando who likes both ways.
Oh my god, you totally should do that.
That would be worth watching.
Trust me, I played Big Brother. I have played Big Brother with
All right, guys.
almost all of my female friends. I have it down to a T.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Take care.
You
Tell
too.
Brandon I said hey.
Love you.
All right, guys.
Love y'all.
We're going
Bye.
to forego our usual thing.
Love you guys too.
Forego our usual thing. I'm just going to go play the outro in the stream, and then we're going over to Brandon's.
See you, Ray.